Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today I am making these. Okay, so I'll show you how to make these little birdies. So cute. Yes, there's quite a lot of them, but I only show you how to make two. Yeah. And then we add them to projects. Okay, so there's 4 little projects there I've added them to. If you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go. Right then, so, right, so what I'm going to do today is show you how to make these little birdies. Aren't they cute? So easy to do, but there's things I'd like to show you what to use them on. Okay, so that's your double-sided paper. Right, this is random sheets of my paper. I'm not sure, I know that one's on Ko-fi, I'm not sure about this one, but there'll be all sorts on there if you want any papers. If not, any papers will probably do. Fairly thin papers, I suppose, not thick, but you've got to be careful not to rip them, although I think I've got solutions, perhaps using washi tape or something. Okay, so if you saw then, I just tied it in a knot. I'll do it again in a minute because I've got another one to show you. Okay, look, you've got to be careful not to rip these because these are, there you go. So it sort of goes like that. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Right, so then you would cut off that sharp, no actually it's not a sharp bit yet. I think it's going to be more like that. There's a little sharp bit there. Okay. And then you've got to decide which side you like the best, or like that. Or I like this, I think. That's the head, that's the tail. So I'm going to cut a little round head shape. You might be able to get this a bit slimmer than this. Actually, this is 3/4 of an inch paper. This is Caroline again. Yeah, she's been at it again. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it slightly different to what I've been doing. Let's have a look. See if I can make more of a rounded tail. It's a bit like a heart shape, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to tell the difference between the ones I've done today and the ones I've done the other day. Yes, I suppose you could come in a bit as well. But there, yeah, so that's that bit. Then we do the other bit, then we'll get on with the rest of it. Okay, same paper. Okay, so I'm just basically tying it in a knot, and I don't even know. Right, so I think I'm doing it the opposite way now. Instead of doing it that way, I'm doing it the opposite way. See if I can get a different birdie. It's not a bird, it's a birdie. Okay. Yeah, little birdie. Yeah, so this one can go like, so I'm pulling it as much as it will go, sort of out like that. You look at Caroline, she just does it. So as a beginner of this, I think it's a good thing really, as a beginner of something like this, you can sort of, I can tell you that, yeah, that way. I'm going to have the head this side. I can tell you all the little trials and tribulations because I cut that bit off, that tiny bit that ripped there. Can have a white head, I suppose, who knows. I might cut that off yet, but see. Oh, that's fine, isn't it? And then I'm going to do that rounded shape. But I'll show you the other shape you can do, and it's much easier. But I like this, and you've got to bring something new to the table, otherwise it's going to be copying completely what she's done. Right, okay. I suppose you can ink it up and things like that. I'm cutting off a little point there as well because I didn't have a pointed tummy. That is the same as what she did because that was I thought that's an amazing little tip. So I've got them both facing each other. Let's get a different background. I'm hoping to use some brown card actually. Yeah. Right then, can't find my bit of black paper. And so normally you need a little bit of black paper. I've just found this. I think that's got a bit here, so I could use that for 2 little beaks. I'll put it like that. Okay. And I just need some little triangles. Oh yeah, that's good, isn't it? That one. And then this one. This actually, oh, this is actually in the middle of the thing. I don't think it's too high up. Yeah, I'm using that Olivia too. It's okay, but it's just that if you nudge it, it would definitely fall off, and I'm a bit worried about it breaking. Yeah. I actually need something heavy on top of it to, yeah, I'll stop it breaking. Right, so what I'm going to do now is put those, yeah, we put some glue on this actually. Okay, I'm using a brown background. I'm going to actually use the brown background in a moment. Right, so you spin it round, so it's beak size, yeah, so otherwise it'd be, yeah, look a bit odd. Yeah, it's got a bit of a white cap, hasn't it, this one? That's a breed, white cap, yeah, and this one, okay, just that's the same size, side. So you can put them where you like, I suppose. You could have them looking up, looking, but I'm having mine sort of like average there. Okay, and then you draw a little eye. Okay, these are the, and then when you're drawing the eye, you sort of level with the beak. Okay, like that. I suppose you could put a highlight on if you like, yeah. But anyway, there they go. And then you can draw the, I would draw the legs on if you need to. Unless they're floating on, unless they're sort of float. I don't think they are though. I think the bills would be a bit different if they were floating on the water. They'd be more like a shoveler type bill. These are the ones I made yesterday. These are all birdies. Oh, there's one without a beak. Or did I put a beak on it? I might have added a beak since, have I? I don't know. If I find one without a beak, yeah, you've got to face them. Yeah, those three are all facing that way. And you can make them as dull or as bright as you like. That one's got writing on it, look. And this way around. That one's got writing on it, look. It looks as I'm moving it too high. There you go. And there's another one there, another one here. So it looks like I've got 10s into to make them go that way, yeah. And this is the new ones. As well, see the different see the different tails. It's just, that is just cutting a triangle. A bit more sharp there. Just cutting a triangle out of there. Amazing, isn't it? Right, so what can we do with these then? This is what I wanted to do because I got ideas coming out my ears this morning. I thought, oh, I could try this, try that, try the other. So I'm just going to leave them at the website, but I'll just make an idea. I know that they fit on ATC cards, especially the ones I've just done because I haven't pulled them so tightly. Where's the ones I've just done? Told you I wouldn't know. Yeah. So ATC cards. Oh, that's the ATC cards size. It hasn't got any pattern on it, but that would just fit. If you sort of like adjusted it, you could perhaps make the beak a tiny bit smaller, or you can make a feature of the tail going over the edge, something like that, and put a, I don't know, a quote type thing. That might look a bit weird, but yeah, and you don't have to draw the legs then. Well, that sort of thing, that idea for one or something. I don't know whether you got any ideas for that. But anyway, that was one idea I had. I've got this other idea just come through the pipeline a few minutes ago. This is the one where it's got the line where it shows you where I'm going to cut. So I'll definitely want to cut above that. Hope that's straight. Yeah. Right. It doesn't. It's too long for this. So I've got to sort of get rid of that ish like that. Yeah, it's getting a bit raggy now, and I'm needing more of this. I don't know where my other one is. My other one fell on the floor the other day. Still haven't found it. Right, so it'd been ideal for this because I want it to be about 6 inches. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, I don't know how long. I have no idea how long I want it. That's a wrap, perhaps a square card. Or if I don't like this size, I could try this square one. Got a bit more room, I think, there. I've got 2 there. I've got 2 now, so I've got 3 inches, really. Oh yeah. And then I could try a 4-inch one. Let's see if that's big enough. Let's see if that's any better. I could try both, yeah. Anyway, I've got ideas, so let's try the 3-inch one. Or as I used to say, the thrinch. The thrinch, let's have the thrinch one. I'm going to try and get that bit more. The thrinch one. Oh, that's not very forthcoming, is it? No. It's, I wonder where my bone folder is. I thought the other day it looked really nice with those little quotes and those flowers. See, that fits on there. I don't say that's the right colour, but it fits. Yeah, that's more like it, isn't it? Because it's got more colour. Or you could have it down there and have a little thing. Right, what I was thinking of doing is, I don't know, having these somewhere. The perhaps it is more walking along among the flowers. These are what we made the other day on video. That's a bit big, isn't it, that one? Similar to what made, either the ones I made on video or similar to what I made on video. Well, they would look quite nice. That one's not, I remember I didn't make that one on video, I just showed you that one. Because that's the one with a wiggly stem. Yeah, so I don't even know how that would pan out, whether I'd put that in front or I'd put that in front. That's that in front. And I've got hundreds of these. So a little birdie. Yeah, and then I'm going to actually make these, I think. I've got these little words. Now, I've got big versions of this, so I've reduced it down. Which one do I like? I do like plenty. Learn, shine. Shine I love. I love the shine one. Joy. Joy's nice with the stripes. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Do you know what? That would be cute, wouldn't it? And if I did this, I'd put the bird down first. Not entirely sure about this. I did have another idea. Where's that for? So, that too small now. Try that other one. I just noticed love. Oh, you have to have love, don't you? too big on. Too yeah. Yeah, I do like that one actually, that version. Yeah. So let's try and glue that one down for a change. Because I've been doing these lately, I've not even been gluing them down, I've just been doing them. So you can make it into a little book or a journaling card or something. Yeah, so let's see if I can make that in, get that into the right position. Okay. I'm trying to think of what negative space, I was looking at a negative space there. So all this area is the negative space. I was just looking there to see what, where to put it. I don't know if I've got it right, but yeah. Let's get some glue. This is the official glue cloth. One in my official glue cloth, so that should work. And where did it? What? One of these got it on it, didn't it? I don't know which one it is. Perhaps you could put some glitter on it to counteract the glue. Yeah, that's stuck down, isn't it? Stuck down probably in the wrong place, but hey. Right, so let's try this. Love that. Okay. Guess that might be better up there. I don't know. This is just a not completely idea, but I do like it. I think it looks really nice. And why not have the bird in front of the rose? I'm just going to try the roses, and then I'm going to put the feet on. Put that under there. Have that one on top. I don't know. Let's have some leg. Right, leg wise, let's see where you would put the legs. I don't think it would matter. As long as it's too far over, probably on this area where I've got the knot. And then I can put them like that. I always do straight legs. When you do bent legs, you've got to bend it that way, not that way. Yeah, because actually, I think it did say on a TV program that the bend here is actually the ankle, and the knees are up here. I don't know. Well, I don't know if that's just flamingos. Right. Did anybody watch QI? It was in there. QI is quite interesting. I love QI. There we go. So I get on my, see it's hiding the feet anyway. So, but at least it's got feet, and I don't know. It's probably, this is probably representing the wing, or I could draw on the wing. Like that. There we go. Right, there we go. I think that looks rather cute, doesn't it? I mean, these sort of like almost match, but that looks an odd one out, but hey. I could add some, always add some colour to it. Or I could always add some colour of that to these, I suppose. Yeah, I think these brown backgrounds look really nice, yeah. Yeah. That is so cute. And I might try and make this one. I don't know if I got any more. If I got any more of those flowers, because I don't know if I like these. with it. That one, yes. Perhaps that one. Want something else? Yeah, so I've got all these. There's my little word I had. Joy. Yeah, I think I like that with the stripes. I think it looks really nice on the black and the black and the brown even. Yeah. Yeah, when your children are little, something they call, I don't know if yours do, mine always called the brown black. Right. Until later. Right. That sort of thing, I think that goes. It's also those. We've also got ones without any stalks, those. Lady was asking me yesterday, now where is it? Where's the ones I did yesterday? There they are. Right, the ones I did yesterday, somebody was asking me, am I doing leaves with them? The intention was not to do leaves. But you could always do leaves with them. Yeah, there was an insect in there. I thought there was. It was a little moth. I thought to myself, there's something like a little moth in there. Yeah, and it's not that bad. I mean, I haven't got any money in here, so why has it got a moth in there? I don't know. Right, there we go. So, is that a joke? I don't know if but moths flying out somebody's wallet who hasn't used it for a while. Or, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Right, so that's the idea. I don't know whether they would go with... Oh no, that one's got a thing. I'm talking about the ones without any. That'd be too much, wouldn't it? Unless I took these away. Again, I'm going to put the bird down. Okay, there's 3 inches by 3 inches, this one. I'm looking at the negative space to see where I put it, so I'm not going to actually put it a little bit further up there. So it's got even with the beak and even with the head. So hopefully, let's put that there, leave that there. Oh, leave that there, says I, trying to leave it there, and it's sticking to my fingers. We don't want that game, do we? No. Does that blend in too much? If that blends in too much, I've got one of my crayons. So yeah, it blends in too much because that is brown. You could probably put something around the edge. I've no idea what this is going to look like. Yeah. I don't think I've used either of today's, have I? No, these are both of another day's. Could smudge that in, I suppose, because that's a Stabilo crayon, pencil crayon, whatever. Right, where did I put those? I put them in the middle here, didn't I? So you're going to probably see some of its feet in this one. Right, right, that was there. That one feels a bit soft, as if I pulled it about a bit, or it's broken, but not. And was it that one? And then there was a middle one, wasn't there? Probably that one, was it? I don't even know. There you go. Right. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking what else I could have put there. No, I think that's probably it, isn't it? So glue those down, yeah, so that's another little card I've made for journals and things. So that's a 4 inch and a 4 times 3 and a 3 times 3 inch, centimetre wise, I think, what's inches? Yeah, I thought that would, because I wanted a little bit bigger than a 2.5, because it just fits on, doesn't it? That's what I was thinking. 2.5. Oh, is it? No, I don't got centimetre. Oh, hold on a minute. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, It's about 6, 7 and a bit centimetres, is that right? That sounds right. Yeah, because 2 3/4 inches is exactly 7 centimetres. Yeah, these are fun to make. These little word things are fun to make for yourself, because I've showed you probably 100 times. Somewhere on my channel there is some words. And I've just written the word joy there, and just left a white outline, or drew a white outline. And then just, I think what I did was striped it first, and then drew around the outline in a pen. Oh yes, of course, this would be twice the size of that. And then I've reduced it. That's why it's, I wonder why it's so small. Yeah, of course, that's what I've done. I've reduced it. Yeah. Love that black and white stripes on that brown. It looks amazing. Right, so there we go. So that's amazing, isn't it? So there's those two little ideas. The other ideas I had, okay, let me just quickly show you, is using these. So these are the things we've been making lately, these things. I've made these before on video, so it's just strips of painty papers and doodle on them. That's one idea, so you could put something perhaps across there and then have your bird on it or something. Let me just try it. Let me just put my money where my mouth is a minute. So you could, oh, that's I haven't even folded that one. I haven't folded this one either. Right, so I was thinking of this. Okay, put this. Put that on there. Get a little birdie, wherever they are. Over there somewhere. Over there. Here, over here, over there. There you go. Stand him on there like that. And then you can have him perhaps on that. Or you can make a thinner one, half that, and put it at the top and bottom. And these will be a while ago I made these sort of things. But you might have ideas if you want to do that. There's the word create there. That would go, I think, the best. I love the word dreams as well. I love the way these are done. Some of these are... all you got to do is practice being neat and separate your letters in some cases. In some cases I haven't. That one's joined up, but I've done it in a way that it's really readable. Okay, look, learn is very far apart, L-E-A-R-N. They're very far apart, they're not close together, they are even. Done the same there. Yeah. That's a good one for me now. Do it now, not later. My husband's bad as well, so he's bad at that. Right. Mindful create. Yeah. I just like writing the word pride. Look, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. That creates a very good word to do. Yeah. I do like them. So you've got that idea. Another idea I had was halving these, cutting these in half and putting them on. Obviously I've showed you the other day, they're so easy to do, so I don't think I need to put them on video. Wherever I've got some out somewhere, so I definitely had, oh there they are. These, all these are is drawing circles, colouring them in the similar colours. I called them psychedelic circles. But I've also got some brown ones as well. So they're not all, you don't have to do them all the way down. You could do a couple there. Add your birdie. That's a smaller one I'd do. Add your birdie and add a wordie. Yeah, that's it. Right, there we go. So we could put them. That's if they fit. I don't know. There's some of them are bigger than others. Yeah, that seems to fit there. I don't know. Psychedelic birdie. I don't keep saying psychedelic. I don't know. Right. Right, so there's that idea. I think that looks quite nice. I don't know if that's the right colour, but let's try another one. That's one of today's birdies. I don't know, quite like. I think that first one looks better in a way. Yeah, that one's. These ones are quite short, aren't they? These. So did I try this on here? Yeah, because I didn't pull it so tight as the other. I made a fatter, shorter birdie. Yeah, but if you do pull it too tight, you can always fix it with a piece of paper or a bit of washi tape or something. That might add to the design as well. I was thinking about that because I have done one, but I can't remember. I don't know where it is. I did one that did rip. Yeah, so easily done. Yeah, easily done. There you go. There's that idea, and I could perhaps put one down there if I could find another one. I've got loads out somewhere. I'll just put them out. I'm sure I'll just put them out. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. These aren't in my way. No, not in that one. And could be in this one. No, not in that one. Ah, this one. I think they're in this one. There's a brown one. There's a bright one. Birdie in psychedelic land. I suppose you could put two, but I think wouldn't it be too much if you put two there? I don't know. And then you could add the legs and the little word. I think the legs down here, little word up there. So you can encourage people and like put the word journal. So come on, journal in this little journaling card thing. That might be too long. Was that too long? Shouldn't have put that there. Yeah, that sort of thing. You can probably imagine the little legs down there. Could always do that, couldn't I? Alright then, glue it. Glue it, glue it, glue it. Birdie, where are you? Near the little birdie, it's there. Right, so birdie's going on there. And yeah, so there you go. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, if they were a bit smaller, I could perhaps I could do it with these ones. Yeah, there's two. I don't know if it would work, but there's an idea of cutting these in half as well. These are the flowers I made last video. I absolutely adore these. But yeah, there we go. Perhaps I could put that down there. That down there. Right, so these ideas, this is the video I did. Perhaps the last video. These are the copies, so I'm going to try if I can cut these in half. Okay. No idea if this is going to work, but you can always. Okay, so I could use that one up there, that one down there. Okay, that one, and then that one, and that one up there, and that one down there. Does that look weird? This one's facing that way. Yeah. He could have nice long legs. Hold on, this one's not. I think I haven't used my bone folder on it. That's why it's not staying. That's like shine or create. Another joy. Learn dreams. Dreams. More. Patience. That looks a bit big. Let's have it a bit. I've got to create and create. Up to create. That seems to not stand out as much, does that? Right, what I'm gonna do, because these don't stand, this one isn't standing out. I think I don't want to go around with the, so another thing you could do is go around with the, ink it up or something, or go around with a pen. Ish. Right, so that. Right, I'm gonna stick the flowers down. Oh, it's same colour as that, isn't it? Yeah. Which one did I just put the black round? That's that one. Right, yeah. Yeah, so there, I think. So there, it sounds like I'm saying, so there. Right, so there, so I've got that negative space there. If I remember, it's like that. Yeah, it's a little bit of negative space, that brown, okay. Looking at the little tail bit. Yeah, it's actually worked quite well. You put in the black on. What did it look like? Was it like that? I think it was there, wasn't it? Sort of. I want a bit further down or something. Was that creating the? Be like there. So we can draw some little leggies. Leggies, yeah, little leggies on the birdie, yeah. There we go. Yeah. I haven't drawn any wings on the other ones, just on that first one. There you go, little wing. That'll do. Right, okay, let's put the create down, and then I think we've done all of them, haven't we? Wasn't going to do all these, I was only going to do 2, but yeah. But I thought, oh, let's try this, let's try that. I like the idea of that, what's the name there as well, this. Using that sort of thing, I mean, not necessarily this, but that sort of thing in places. Right then, so here's the ending, here's the other ending, okay, so I've added Nouveau drops to this one, just the glitter Nouveau drops to that one. I think it finishes it off just nicely nicely. To this one I've added a bit of Stabilo pen on the top and bottom, and then Nouveau drops for texture. On this one I've got, well, same again, Stabilo pencil on around the edge, and then for texture I've added some glossy accents. Yeah, that's slightly different to Nouveau drops, it's just clear. I think you can get it in black or something similar in black. And then with this one I've just added some Stabilo crayon. Yeah, do hope you like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.